If you haven't watched Infinity War, it might be wise to click away, because we will be going over major spoilers. Thanos has been one of the most well-received villains not only within the MCU, but also the comics themselves. However, we didn't get to see Thanos' natural strength after he seized the Asgardian ship in order to take the Space Stone. We will explore the potential power of Thanos without his iconic Infinity Gauntlet in this theory, exploring evidence from both the film and comics alike.
Prepare to bow before me.
Before we dive into this theory, be sure to hit that red subscribe button to be up to date with the latest Screen Rant content.
I've broken the spirit of your people.
Ever since 2012's release of the Avengers, we were teased of the purple-chinned titan Thanos, who sought to court death itself. We finally saw his plan begin during 2014's Guardians of the Galaxy, which had him send Ronan the Accuser to fetch the purple Power Stone. Unfortunately, this plan was soiled by the Band of Misfits, which saw Thanos' quest to be interrupted. Once the third Avengers film finally came around, we got to see Thanos mobilize his plan. Albeit off-screen, he was able to take control of Xandar, decimated, and with it, obtained the Power Stone that had eluded him for so long. During the opening minutes of the film, we were met with Thanos dragging Thor like a helpless child, and it's worth mentioning that this Thor is far more powerful than the ones we saw during the first two Avengers films. Once Loki saw it fitting to pretend to hand over the Tesseract, he confidently claimed, "We have a Hulk," as Hulk arrived to the battle. The next scene followed suit with Hulk charging at Thanos and pitting him against the wall, seemingly overpowering him at first. However, Thanos was able to free himself from the Green Goliath's grasp and knocked him out in just a few seconds. Some fans have given reasons as to why Thanos won the battle, that Hulk was apparently drained from being the Hulk for over 3 years on Sakaar, or that Thanos simply beat him because of the Power Stone. These reasons are quite fallacious, because it was never implied that Hulk got any weaker. If anything, he got stronger from his Age of Ultron self because he was trained by Valkyrie and faced combat in the Grandmaster's arena for several years. On top of that, Thanos at no point utilized the Power Stone during the battle, and he simply had no reason to. Going off of the first battle sequence prior to Thanos obtaining more than one stone, there are quite a few things to cover before the actual power of Thanos is gauged without the aid of these powerful artifacts. To do so, the actual comics are needed to decipher where Thanos truly ranks amongst the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy alike. A good thing to keep in mind is that the comic book incarnations of these characters are far more powerful than the ones from the movies. Thanos, during the film, needed the aid of several Infinity Stones to throw a moon at Tony Stark, but Thanos without the stones within the comics was able to put up a fight against Odin, Galactus, and Tyrant, beings who have effortlessly destroyed entire galaxies. Comic book Thanos already possesses crazy abilities like matter and energy manipulation, telepathy, transportation using his tech, and could even give death to beings who knew not what death was, since that concept didn't exist within their universe. With his wide array of techniques, he could overpower Thor even when he possessed the power gem, could easily make Galactus' herald, the Silver Surfer, submit to his might, and was even able to toy with the Hulk on several occasions. However, as impressive as Thanos was without the Infinity Stones, he had to be cautious and strategize before attempting to provoke beings as strong as Odin or Galactus. Even long after his quest for universal genocide ended during the classic Infinity Gauntlet storyline, he was still able to beat the crap out of Thor, the Hulk, Beta Ray Bill, who was teased during Thor Ragnarok, and other beings among that range of power.
When will you realize you have been defeated?
Thanos would only seemingly struggle against those far stronger than the aforementioned lot. Shockingly though, Thanos within a future world became powerful enough to defeat Galactus, the Celestials, and other beings far beyond the power of Odin's galactic might, without the aid of the Infinity Stones. Although it is unclear what abilities Thanos does possess without the aid of the Gauntlet, we can safely assume that his power stands well above that of post-Gladiator training Hulk, and also the awakened Thor Odinson alike. A good thing to mention is that Thanos sought to take the Tesseract from Asgard without knowing that Odin had passed away, nor that Surtur and Hela were fighting on the realm shortly before his arrival. This would mean that Thanos more than likely planned to defeat Odin alongside his entire army, perhaps Surtur as well, who was previously defeated by Odin. Hela, who was weaker than both Odin and Surtur, would have been defeated by Thanos, although without immense ease. One could argue that Thanos would have been able to prevail due to the Black Order being alongside him, but his underlings didn't intervene directly at any point in the opening sequence. Ebony Maw even stopped the others from assisting protecting Thanos when Thor, the Hulk, or even Loki attempted to fight and injure him, claiming that Thanos should have his fun. Due to Ebony Maw being able to defeat Doctor Strange on his own and Corvus Glaive being able to slap Vision around, it's very clear that Thanos, being their superior without the stones, is more powerful than them as well. Additionally, the Russo brothers themselves also confirmed that Thanos without the aid of the stones is undoubtedly stronger than the Hulk during an interview. With evidence from not only the movies but the comics themselves, it's quite easy to see that Thanos possesses power above the Green Goliath Hulk. An awakened Thor prior to obtaining the Stormbreaker, Vision, Spider-Man, and the weaker Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy as a result. The next Avengers film is supposedly going to deal with time travel, which may allow us to catch a glimpse of Thanos' feats of strength prior to his quest we saw within Infinity War. Regardless, it's quite evident that Thanos is far stronger than you thought.
Gotta say, that's awesome.
So, did you learn anything new about Thanos' might within the comics and cinematic universe alike? Still unsure as to how powerful Thanos truly is, or disagree with our theory? Let us know in the comment section below, and subscribe to Screen Rant for more awesome content. Thanks!